guys. Hey, Mikey. How have you been? I've been good. I basically just got back to like really starting back into work this week. So, and today was kind of crazy with meetings. Yeah, season 4 of Sex Education will be the last one, but have heard through the grapevine there could be a spinoff. I think you say that about like just about every show. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw the preview that Netflix released today. Or the trailer, the promo trailer. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. My hair is kind of a hot mess right now. We'll see if I don't get annoyed with it. Hey, Shania. How's your 4th of July? Okay. So I don't have to pump anymore. I had 3.5 White Claws and I was toasted off of 3.5 White Claws. And yeah, so that was pretty much my day yesterday. But it was really good though. It was Zion's first time in a pool and he loved it. So that was fun to be able to be in the pool with him and do all that stuff. He fell asleep during like half the time he was in the pool. He fell asleep, and and then we were just tossing him back and forth for the most part. Not like tossing him, but like my dad got him a little floaty, so we put him in the floaty, and then we were just like passing him back and forth. We didn't really watch the fireworks. I'm from Russia. Hey guys, I love you. Oh, we love you too. Russia, I think that's like a first. We've gotten Scotland, France. I want to say Ireland. We have people from all over in here. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Mom. I don't even remember the last time my mom was in here. What are you doing? My mom got my baby boy over there. Hey, Sports Princess. Once again, this season is going to be a mess. Sex Education. It's always kind of a mess. I'm bad at speaking English, sorry. It's okay. So far I'm following. I'm all good. Have you seen the Meg or the Meg 2 trailer? I saw the first one. But and I don't think I've seen the full Meg 2 trailer, but I've seen some clips and it looks crazy. What, the pineapples? I know. This is the thing about this shirt and the shirt that I wore yesterday. It wasn't yesterday. When was it? Like 2 days ago or something. The thing is that they're so wide, it makes me look like I'm bigger than what I am. So that's the only problem with these shirts. So. Your baby says hi. Aww. Hi to him. I miss him. White Claws are dangerous, but I love them. Oh, they were so good. I haven't had one in a long time. Totally forgot. Here I am. Wait, you forgot about the live stream? Poncho's in here too. He's actually right behind me. I don't know if you'll be able to see because of the thingy in the way. Here, I'll turn it off real quick. Is it this one? No. Well, yes, but no. I might just keep the subscriber goal up there. I don't know if I'm going to keep the... and the other things. There he is. Right there. That's like 0.5% alcohol. I don't know. I don't remember, to be honest with you. But I haven't drank in like a year and a half. Hey, Francesca. Oh, may I only say that about a TV show that will have a spinoff, just like John Wick is getting a spinoff miniseries, which has been promoted for Peacock the Continental from the world of John Wick. Huh. I haven't seen any of the John Wick movies. Oh, 5%, so a strong beer. It wasn't beer. But after 3 White Claws, you were done. I hope you had fun. Well, yeah. Yeah, for the most part. And it was so hot yesterday. So, like the half of one that I did have, which first of all, the half of one that I did have, that's when it hit me. And so I'm like, okay, I'm not going to drink anymore. And then, so. Oh, I miss my baby boy. My baby boy's watching me right now. Or he was. I don't know if he still is, but. As you know, Cass from England and Kent. I know, Mikey. Chile, yep. We've had one other from Russia, Victoria. Oh, that's right. We did have one from Russia. Back in a sec. Okay. Do you know Black Sabbath? Mm-hmm. Of the first 3 seasons of Buffy, what would you say is your favorite and least favorite moment? And is there anything you would have done differently? I have to think about what episodes were in the 3rd season. There's so many. I really like Cordelia and Xander together. I don't like that they tried to, and really maybe they didn't even try, maybe they just did it the way that they intended, which, you know, with Willow and Xander, and I did not like that. I didn't like that part. I ended up coming around with Evil Willow. Still didn't like Evil Xander. I thought it was weird. I think it was just because the two of them together was weird. So I think my favorite episode, period, so far is the one where where Evil Willow came into their world, their what's it called? I don't know. You know what I mean, though. Like, whenever she came over, and like that was my favorite episode ever. So that's probably what I would end up saying. I know a lot of people like Willow and Xander together, but I do not. And they didn't even end up really staying together. Well, they didn't. I have a date Saturday, not the same girl as last time. Hopefully I don't get disappointed again. You gotta believe in yourself. Although if it's meant to be, then it's meant to be, and then if it's not, then it's not. You know, I'm a big advocate for that kind of stuff. Hi from Turkey. I'm just watching your Gap the series video. Oh yeah, those got those got a lot of views. Watch the first part of season 3 of The Witcher. Much queerer than before. Oh really? I want to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, it's mega hot here in Toronto as well. You know it's bad when it's hot in Canada. But it was hot here yesterday. Apparently it was like a world-breaking heat that we had yesterday. She just wasn't interested in me anymore? Oh, I'm sorry. The news is saying that July 3rd was the hottest day on record in history. Was it July 3rd or was it 4th of July? I don't remember. I saw it this morning, but I thought that they meant the 4th of July. But I could be wrong. Hey, Master Onion. I do not approve that there is a war between Ukraine and Russia, but I want to say that ordinary people are always against the war no matter what it is. Peace and kindness to all, please. Yes, exactly. Since Warrior Nun has been resurrected, maybe, just maybe, 1899 can still be saved. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I don't think we know. We don't know just yet on, like, who saved Warrior Nun. He did put a countdown. He put a countdown on, like, the next update is what I assume is what the countdown goes down to. Ugh, I need to make an appointment to get my hair cut. It's really bad. I really hated that they broke up Xander and Cordelia. They were like a perfect couple. I don't know if I would say perfect, but I love them together. I just thought it was funny because I love a good enemies to lovers situation. That was definitely something like that. Doppelgangland. Yes. And yes, Evil Willow rocks. Loved it. When is Cobra Kai season 6 coming? Do we know that yet? I can't remember. Maybe we do. I didn't put it on my list yet. I think they gave a month, maybe? I don't know if we got an exact date for that yet. I've always seen Willow and Xander as a brother-sister relationship. Yeah, me too. I started watching Silo on Apple TV. Pretty good so far. Rebecca Ferguson is easy on the eyes. I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, she's not too bad. She's Swedish. Are there any LGBTQ movies or shows that you don't like for one reason or another? Oh yeah. I've seen some bad ones. Let me think. What's that one? Hold on. It starts with a D. What is it? You know what it is. The spitting one. I don't necessarily hate this spitting thing either. It was the whole movie just sucked. The whole movie just sucked in general. Hold on. It's got Rachel McAdams in it. Disobedience. That was a bad one. Bad movie, but it wasn't because of the spitting thing, actually. I think if anything that saved it, maybe had gotten... It made it a little bit better. So that one's not a good one. Let me think. There's really not some good ones out there. Oh, Below Her Mouth. The absolute worst gay movie ever. I finished the Idol series. It's kind of weird. I heard it's kind of weird. Disobedience, yeah. Disobedience sucked to you? There was, yeah. For me, my opinion, it was boring. It was boring. It's very boring. I don't know. Like I said, my opinion. I know the L Word has a really big fan base and is well known, but there's actually a British show about lesbians called Lip Service. It's really well made and it takes place in my home city, Glasgow. Yeah, I've heard of it. I just haven't seen it. I've rewatched the L Word so many times and now I'm just like, I don't even like it anymore. Because I've seen it so many times. Was watching your Winona Earp reactions, wanted to watch 410. It's my favorite episode, but you didn't record it. I did, but Winona Earp was, and this was before Patreon. Winona Earp was the one of the worst shows to put on YouTube because it would immediately get taken down. Or I'd put it up and then it would get taken down like 3 days later, and so it was a pain in the ass. But it was before Patreon, so technically I did record it. I wonder if it's still up if I deleted it. Let me see. Hold on. And then maybe I can like download it and throw it up on... No, I think I deleted it. Some of them are still up, but they're just like blocked. Yeah, 410 isn't up there. 48, 47, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. I think number 2 is the first one I had watched. That's the first show I ever reacted to. Do you know Martin Cove? No. I'm going to watch the scary cartoon Monster House. Good night to all my good ones. Good night. I watched Blind Wave's dark reaction videos and they finished a series recently. They actually did a post-series discussion this week because they needed to talk about the show. You know what's crazy is that I got so much love on the first 2 seasons and so much hate on the last season, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because like I just didn't get everything that people wanted me to get or something. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but... Oh, I'm not on live chat. See, you guys gotta remind me. Are you on live chat, Cass, and accepting? I'll comment some of my chat isn't showing up. I am now. Thanks for reminding me. Hi, Bubba. I saw No Hard Feelings yesterday. It was fun. Yeah, I saw Disobedience and the spit scene was gross. It was either gross or, like... I was gonna say you either loved it or you hate it, but, I mean, I don't love it or hate it. I just think it was it was such a big part of the movie and such, like, a controversy thing that people, like, wanted to watch it. So that's, I feel like, why people watched that movie. There is worse than Below Her Mouth, unfortunately. Not a lot, but a few. Yeah, my thing is, and I didn't really care for a portrait of a girl on fire, either. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Like, I'm not gonna watch it again. But the thing is like, It should be good. Just because it's gay doesn't mean that we should like it just because it's gay. Like, it needs to be good. Like, we shouldn't have to settle. Hey, Kirby. Have you seen Loving Annabelle? I really love that movie. I know some people don't like the power dynamic aspect, but I genuinely care about the relationship between the two main characters. I think I tried watching that and I couldn't get into it. I'll try and see if I can watch it again, but... I also started watching Bad Sisters on Apple TV Irish. It's pretty fun, dark comedy. Of course you know Martin Cove. He is Cobra Kai for starters. Oh, well then, yes, I do. Maybe I just didn't know him by his actual name. Do you know Derek Russo? No, but if it's anything like Martin Cove, then maybe I do. Well, I can think of 2 things to watch that movie for. Which one? I never saw it. Just love Wise and McAdams. Yeah. Is that your 2 things that you said? I know. I love Rachel McAdams and I love is it Rachel? It's not Rachel Wise. What is it? Because I always want to call her Rachel, and it's not. Or is it? It is Rachel. That's right. I think I always want to call her Kate. I think that's what I always want to try to call her. I hate spit scenes in porn, so I really don't want to see this in regular movies. Seriously, who wants to watch someone on someone else? Oh, you who wants to watch someone spit on someone else? Don't get it. I like I said, I don't love it or hate it. I'm just like, like I think it's like just one of those that it's like a feet fetish thing. You have it or like you don't have it or you're like, whatever. It's just like one of those things. And yeah. So, but with me, I'm like, I don't, the funny thing is I hate spit. Grosses me out so bad. But in that type of situation, I think it depends on, I think it would depend on the person. And I don't think I'd be able to receive with that type of thing. Because I don't like spit, but I don't know. I don't know. I'd never done it, so I think it's one of those that, like, I can't really say whether or not, but it probably just, honestly, I think it just depends on the person. I'd watch it even if it was known to be bad if I had the free time. I don't know. I just think we shouldn't have to settle just because we're gay. Cute doggy. Thank you. He's sleeping. You can see his head. Hold on. You see his head right there. I'll keep that armrest up so you can see him a little bit. Gap the series actors filming new TV series. Also one movie. I cannot wait. Their chemistry is so good. Oh, really? Are they doing another thing together? I like your shirt, and no, it's not a joke. I really do like it. Oh, well, thank you. Well, I know what upside down pineapples mean. But, and this is one of Anna's old shirts. Actually, majority of my stuff is Anna's old shirts or shorts or whatever. But the thing I've noticed with me and wearing white is it makes me look, because I'm really, really white, it makes me almost look red. Because it's white and I'm white. So it makes me look red for some reason in the camera. And then this shirt, I don't know if I'm going to wear this shirt again. Same with the other one. I forgot what they were like where it makes me look big for some reason. And I'm not big, but it makes me look big. Hi from Uruguay. Oh, there you go. Look, Uruguay. Oh, there's a lesbian character in Bad Sisters, just saying. Bad Sisters? What's that? That's a new one. It's a thriller. It says it's a show. I just peed, and I feel like I'm gonna have to pee again. Feet fetish sounds funny. It is foot fetish. What did I say feet fetish? You know what I meant. This talk of spit reminds me of Clerks 2 when they debate ass to mouth sex. What? It's like a foot fetish thing. You either have it or like Quentin Tarantino, you make movies and force people to watch it. Yeah, exactly. That is like saying people that are gay should like all gay music, which would be really stupid. Yeah, just because they're gay characters doesn't mean we should like it. I think it needs to be good. If it's gay and it's good, then there you go. But no, it needs to be good too. Cassidy, yes. You're so white it's blinding me. I'm really white. I'm like really really white. But so like wearing other white things makes me comes across on cameras making me look red. Finally watched Evil Dead Rise. It's good, but it doesn't feel like it has the comedic feel like Bruce Campbell's did. I haven't seen it yet. It looks freaky. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it. It looks freaky. I always felt pretty ashamed about the fact that I was into feet. When I went online, I couldn't believe the amount of people that felt the same. Do you think it's still a niche thing? I for sure think it's still a niche thing, but I think the niche is bigger than what we think it is. I think people lie and say they don't have a foot fetish. But I do. So I think it's a niche thing, but I think it's big. I think it's definitely big. Definitely big. Evil. That's what she said. Evil Dead Rise was lots of fun. So much fun. Do you know the Vietnam War? Yeah. Those pineapples look upside down, right? Are you sure you're not projecting? No, they're not upside down. They're right side up. Upside down pineapple. What does that mean? It's so if you have an upside down pineapple, it means that you're open to like swinging. I used to have some friends that were swingers, and they had my one friend, she had a like a she got something like this, but like her like Yeti or Stanley or whatever, she got customized, and she got it customized to have an upside down pineapple, and I was like, you look fine to me. I like pineapples. Wear what you feel good in and about. Yeah, I just don't feel good about it. Oh, he moved. Will Sofer? I can barely remember Clerks. Been decades since I watched it. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I hate feet, so I could never develop a feet fetish. Damn, wrong button. Curse the small keyboard. Love how you pronounce Uruguay. Wrong gave me a chuckle. Oh wait, hold on. It keeps moving. Chuckle. How do you pronounce Uruguay? I feel like that's how you pronounce it, right? I mean, I could totally be wrong. Overly Attached Girlfriend had a video years ago when she made fun of super white skin. It was hilarious. I do. I'm just really white. Well, so far I don't get why people are so shocked by it. Shocked by what? That reminds me, when are you doing the Two Towers? I don't know what the Two Towers are. The Fallout with Jenna Ortega. Have you seen it? I really like the movie. It is a bit slow, independent, but very good in my opinion. I didn't even know it was already out. I will never understand feet fetishes. Now I feel like we're just calling them feet fetishes instead of foot fetishes. Now, leg, ass, stomach fetishes I get. I had hoped that the movie Blue is the Warmest Color was a more serious take on lesbian relationships, but it was a semi-soft porn fantasy for straight dudes. The acting was good. I tried to watch it and I couldn't get into it. Speaking of pineapples, I bought 8 and dehydrated them over the last few days. Oh, I remember us talking about dehydrating pineapples. Blue is the Warmest Color was made by a straight guy, so might explain how the lesbian characters were portrayed. Oh, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Oh, gotcha. I'm gonna try and get it recorded this weekend. We'll see if I have time. I wanted to do it last weekend, but the thing is those movies are so long. I did not have time at all last weekend because I had so many Patreon requests. And then this weekend I still have quite a bit of Patreon requests. But I'll try and get it recorded because I think I have to get it recorded this weekend because I wanted to get it out in less than 2 weeks. I'm still trying to get the first one back up. I think what I might do, because if I can't get the second one up, I might, because what I can do is I think I can get it up for a couple days at least. Maybe I'll just like tell everyone, oh my gosh, it's going to be out like on this day. So just go and watch it real quick. And then if you miss it for some reason, you'll have to just go on my Patreon. Because I've still been trying to get that other one back up. And it's just a pain in the ass. But yeah, I want to try and get it recorded this weekend. Hopefully I can get it. Do you know Hangover? Like the movie? Or the movies? There's multiple. Yeah. I haven't watched them in so long, though. Will suffer, yeah. I guess it's just my wiring. You're a guy. Oh, you're talking to Will. Oh, gotcha. I thought you were talking. I don't know what I thought you were trying to do or say. As in rhymes with fly at the end. What? That's technically closer to the original pronunciation. Yellow Jackets is a good lesbian show. That scene where Shauna ate out Jackie. Yeah, literally. And the actresses in Blue is the Warmest Color are straight and didn't enjoy the filming experience. Apparently, the director was intense and pushed boundaries. I'm sure. Your Lord of the Rings reaction was amazing whenever I watch that movie, it always takes me back to my childhood when life was a lot less complicated. I really liked it. I can't wait to watch the next one. They're just so big, and I have to try to figure out when to do them. Also, what she said. If you can play the piano with your feet, call me impressed, and I will obsess over them. I can't play the piano in general, let alone with my feet. You just said Uruguay, correct? How do you say it? Because now I'm, like, second guessing myself. Uruguay. Uruguay? Okay, so is it Uruguay? Is that what it is? Okay, give me just a second. I do have to pee. I just went pee too. I hadn't peed like, I don't know how freaking long, and I just went pee. Right? I broke the seal, I guess. Hold on. Ow, I just kicked my chair. What's the most shocking thing you've ever reacted to on the channel? Most shocking? I don't know, maybe like a sex scene I wasn't prepared for or something? For the most part, I don't think that there's anything that I was ever, like, really shocked about. That I wasn't, like, prepared for. Lord of the Rings is probably the greatest trilogy ever. Return of the King is amazing. Two Towers has a phenomenal opening scene. Okay. Daily plug for Class of 07. Hey, again, I put it out in a poll, okay? There's actually a pretty great playing the piano with feet scene and everything everywhere all at once. Oh, really? I just want to announce that I now identify as fluid serious. I don't know what that means. They actually made gloves that look like feet for a pianist to wear. Very interesting. Huh. Oh, I did pronounce it correct that time? Cool. Cass, are the White Claws a reason for no more pumping? If so, I get it. You've not been able to drink in so long. No, that wasn't the main reason why I stopped pumping. If anything, it wasn't a reason at all. I don't drink that much to begin with. And I had like one or two drinks when I was still pumping. I just ended up like dumping. Um, so it wasn't really a reason for stopping. It's just mentally. I just couldn't do it because, for one, Zion eats so much. He eats way more than the average. Um, and it was taking me, and I just didn't make that much anyway. So it would take me a whole day to make one bottle. And he's now at the point where he's eating like 8-ounce bottles every 3 to 4 hours. So, and that's where he should be at, is like it's like 4 to 6 ounces every 3 to 4 hours, and he's on 8 ounces. So, it would take me a whole day to make one. I was very strict on myself to like pump every 3 hours, and I just wasn't making enough. If I was making enough, then it would be fine, but I wasn't, and then I was being too hard on myself. And then with starting to go back to work, I was trying to figure out, so I put it in my schedule. And with my job, other than like meetings, I like my job is really flexible, so I can pretty much do anything and everything that I want to, and they're pretty much like, as long as you get it done, we don't really care like when you do it, as long as you get it done. And so it was just, a lot of it was mental, and I couldn't figure it out. And then it was just getting more and more stressed out, and with work and like all that, it was freaking killing me. It was killing me. And so I was like, you know what? We tried a couple of other things before I officially like started weaning myself off. But then it just came down to it. I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. But yeah, it's just a lot. I wish somebody would have told me like when like I was getting into it. I tried to do as much research as I possibly could. But honestly, you just don't know until it happens to you in that type of situation. Because so many people will like one thing a certain way, but like other people won't, and like all that. And so I learned a lot about myself and everything throughout like the pregnancy and postpartum and all that. And I just couldn't do it anymore. But is she gone? Time to partake. Will you drink more White Claws in the future? Yeah. I didn't, I was fine. Well, I mean, I was fine. I was completely fine. I wasn't drunk, but I was definitely toasted. So, and I was drunk texting. So, yeah. I didn't drink too much to the point where I'm like, I'm never drinking a White Claw again. No, it was fine. It's funny because I used to have a tolerance. And I don't anymore because I went like a year and a half without drinking. I love that scene in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Sorry, I meant like a twist or a death in a show that you were like, holy shit. Oh, I'm sure. I watch so much stuff that it's hard to like think of anything at the moment. I'm sure if I sat here and thought about it, I could tell you like some of the biggest ones. But for sure, there's quite a bit of things that will catch me off guard. But those are my favorite things to watch, because like if you watch my videos, you know, like I'm predicting shit left and right, and I'm never always right. I'm not, but I think a good amount of the time I am right. And so I get excited about being right. But then I think some of my happiest moments are like my most exciting stuff that I watch is things where I'm totally caught off guard, things that are like I could never predict, and I'm like, holy shit. um, but yeah. Most shocking, I imagine she was shocked and dark when that guy tried to brutally murder that kid. Oh, yeah. Do you know the Cold War? Yeah, I know the Cold War. I know a lot of stuff about history. I love history. That was my favorite subject in school. Everything Everywhere All at Once was pretty great, but it's also bizarre and not everyone's cup of tea. Some truly weird, sick stuff happens. Huh. Gotta get going. Hanging at a local. I don't know what SB is. Need to go home. Getting hungry. Might check back in later. Is that like a bar? It is known Idris Elba has a foot fetish. However, in an interview with a man and was being serious saying about his fetish should he have worn flip-flops? No, he's into women's feet. Ah, for fuck's sake. Yeah. That's funny. I didn't know he had a foot fetish. I'd love to learn to play the piano with my feet. My right hand is so lame right now. By the way, Cass, I sent you a link on Twitter playing piano and singing a song that is a favorite of my mom's. Did you just now send it to me? Drunk texting, sexting, oi to be that proverbial fly on the wall for that one. Yeah, kind of sexting, but kind of not sexting, because I wasn't, like, being specific about it. But kind of sexting, but I just wasn't specific. In Uruguay, we speak Spanish. So sorry for my English. I started following you because of Buffy. I love Buffy. I like your reactions that you upload often. Do you react to music? What do you like? Well, thank you, first of all. I appreciate it. I do, well, yeah, oh yeah, and I thought you were asking if I upload often, and I'm like, yeah, just about every day. No, but I'm not really a big music person. I am, but I'm not. So, like, I don't like today's music. So I don't think that would really make me a good music reactor. And yeah, I just like older music. I like older things, and so, but I love a bunch of different types of music. Like, I love Cher. I love 90s music. I like classical music. I'm really into rock music. I like old country music. I don't like new country music. I love it when you get so pleased with your predictions. It's so great. You love to fucking nail it. I know. I do. I get so happy when I'm right when I predict something. Because who's not happy when they're right? I mean, come on. But so yeah, I get really excited when I predict something. The last time I predicted some stuff, like, oh, I should have called out that when I watched the Angel episode the other day where Doyle's wife showed up, and I was like, I knew it was his wife. Well, the thing I wish I would have said, because the episode was leading into him and Cordelia kind of like getting a little bit more flirtatious, and I was gonna say, watch, there's gonna be some girl that shows up and then Cordelia's gonna get jealous, but I thought it was just gonna be a random girl or whatever. So the girl shows up and I'm like, damn it, I should have said it. And then he starts talking, and you can tell by his face he's like really emotional, and he knew the woman or whatever, and I'm like, oh, it's his wife. And then he said it, and then I was like, yes. And then of course the other one was super predictable, where she like pulled out the divorce papers. But yeah, I love predicting things. Have you seen the French movie Eight Femme? Eight. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Eight Women. No, I have not seen it. Favorite lesbian film. My favorite one is probably, oh fuck, what's the name of it? It's got Lena Headey in it and Piper Perabo. What's that movie? You guys know what it is. Imagine Me and You. I got it. No one else has said it so far in the chat. I was able to figure it out. I don't know why, for some reason, my memory doesn't want to work when somebody asks me off the top of my head and I can't spit it out. But yeah, Imagine Me and You. Probably my favorite lesbian film. Have any friends or family members tried your breast milk? No. No. I haven't, and Anna and Jasmine, I don't, well, they could have, and maybe I wasn't watching or paying attention, but I don't think that they have, because what, they would probably end up being like, hey, you dare me to do this or something, and then they would do it right in front of us, but no, I don't think that they have, and then I imagine, because I brought some over to my parents' house whenever they watched Zion, a couple of times, and I doubt that they did too, because all of us are really open about shit, and we're just like, hey man, like I tried your breast milk the other day, and like blah 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 or something. Like we're all just like really open. So I imagine if anyone did that, they just want to talk about it or something. So I don't think so, but yeah, I didn't really. After pumping it and stuff, I'm like, nah, I just no, don't have any sort of fascination to want to try it. I think if I ever have another kid, I don't know, like, my thing with pumping is that Zion had a lot of issues when he was first born, so him having breast milk, I think, helped him out a lot. So if I have another kid, I might do the same thing again for the next one. Where like maybe I'll just pump for 3 months, because my initial thing was I wanted to do it for 6 months, but that didn't happen. So maybe I'll do it for like how I did it with Zion for like the first 3 months at least. It's just, Lord, my son can eat. I think that was my biggest thing, and I was like, it would take me one day to make, or it would take me a whole day to make one bottle. And that was the killer, I think, like, with me and mentally. And I'm like, I can't freaking, I never caught up, ever. Michelle Yeoh from Everything Everywhere All at Once is great. My favorite movie from her is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Is she the same one that was in the third Mummy movie? Tomb of the Dragon Emperor? Yeah. Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Yep, that is Michelle Yeoh. I thought so. I liked her in that one too. I love me some mummy movies, man. How about movie reaction like Nimona? Ooh, see, I keep seeing that one and I do want to watch it, but I haven't. Is it even out yet, or is it just a bunch of trailers I've been seeing? I could totally do Nimona. I don't know. I feel like I need to finish Lord of the Rings first, though. I don't know. Normally, I wait until people, like, tell me to react to stuff, but I haven't been reading the comments, at least on the Buffy videos, because I don't want to get spoilers and stuff, so. Yeah. You guys have to come on here and let me know what to watch, because. Yeah. Because if you don't, then I'll just kind of go based off of what I see, and then it's like, I don't know if you guys actually want to watch it or not. I love music. However, my heart is for the 80s and 90s, the golden era for music, in my opinion. Yeah, I love 80s and 90s music. The older music is the best. I was so happy that I predicted that Tyler was a monster. I predicted that from the trailer. I was back and forth for a minute because I said, like, I predicted, well, I got him, what was it? How many episodes were there? Was there 8 or 10? I can't remember. It was like the second half of this show, and I was like, definitely Tyler. Or like the last 2 episodes or so, 2 episodes before we got the actual confirmation or whatever. Um, but I definitely knew it was one of the guys, and then I just slowly went over to Tyler. How far are you in Buffy? I pretty much, so what I do is I record one day, and then the next day I'll edit that video. And so pretty much like every day I'll record one episode and edit for the next day. And without, so I don't like hit burnout, or like I don't push myself too hard. Usually, and now with Zion, I don't have time to record more than one in one day, and edit more than one in one day. And especially now going back to work. So, but yeah, to answer your question, I just finished. But so Buffy, the eighth episode is going out tomorrow. So I watched that one, and then today I watched Angels episode 8. So I'll watch Buffy's number 9 tomorrow. I have a fondness for music from the turn of the century through the 1920s. My wife thinks it's weird. I think, I don't know. I think it's so fascinating to when you end up liking things that are different from everybody else. Oh my gosh, Adam, like in The Boys. What are you talking about? Good movie, Imagine Me and You, and a good song, a classic. Every time I hear it, I think of the movie. Oh, I know that song too. What is it? Um, Shit. And speaking of Buffy, Giles is in Imagine Me and You too. Um, I know the song, but of course, because you're talking about it now, I can't say it. Um, Me and You, I think about you day and night. It's only right. Yeah, that song. Nimona is out. Oh, you know her and I share the same birthday. Chloe Moretz, or Chloe Grace Moretz. We share the same birthday. It's out on Netflix. So good. I'm back. Oh hey, Francesca. Yes, I dig Postmodern Jukebox. Saw their touring show. Huh. I heard they start filming Cobra Kai season 6 in late July. They start filming then? Where did I think I saw something about how like they already have a trailer or something? Kind of, sorta. When she calls the music from my childhood older music, let me go take an ibuprofen for my back. Just because I just mean any music pretty much that's like not in the year 2000. And really, we're already 23 years into the 2000s, okay? So yeah, it's going to be older music. But I'm not saying it's old music, it's just older. Did someone else say is watching from, oh my gosh, what an amazing show, Outstanding, I don't like scary things. Yeah, someone else said something about it last stream too. I recommend Heels season 1 since season 2 starts soon, and if you don't watch it, you're probably going to be spoiled if you see any ads or trailers for it. Huh. I haven't heard of that one. Where is that? What is that one going to end up being on? How did everybody take the Twitter snafu recently? Anybody go through withdrawal? For what? Hey, Ohio. Man, I really need to go to the eye doctor. I can't freaking see. Will you be seeing any musicals this year? And if so, what ones would you love to... And if so, what ones would love to see you doing reviews of musical you go to see, if not this year, maybe next year? Mikey, I thought it was my being able to read chat. Your message is all throwing me off. I get what you're saying, but it's like, I'm not planning on going to see any musicals, like a play, like going to go see one live or whatever. I'm not planning on seeing anything. But I'm trying to think if there's a musical like movie that's coming out that I'm planning on seeing. I don't think so. I think it's great because aside from the guys, it has great female characters. What does? Heels? Imagine Me and You is a great movie about true love. I don't believe in love at first sight, but for those who do believe in love, I'm happy for you. I believe in love at first sight. I just think... I don't think it's very common, first of all, for love at first sight. Because I think love means a lot of things, and a lot of people, like myself, I need like personality, and I need to see how like I vibe with someone and stuff, and then that's when I start to like realize like when I'm in love with someone. There is a lesbian and a bisexual in the show. Oh, in your From show? Breast milk drinking it reminds me of Homelander's obsession. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I forgot he did that. Happy Together is one of my all-time faves. I didn't even know what the name of the song was. I do. Maybe I need to get a dog bed in him for here. The Turtles sing Imagine Me and You. The Turtles, like the Mutant Ninja Turtles? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Is that what you're saying? Chloe Grace Moretz has been quietly dating a woman for the last 5 years, learning something new every day. I did see that. I saw that. What was it, like a couple weeks ago or something? Because she posted a photo of her and her girlfriend for Pride. Who's your favorite character from Buffy? Spike. Spike is my all-time favorite character. I love Anya, and I love... My favorite, like, OG character, I would have to say, is probably Willow. And then I love Spike, and I love Anya. Anya is, like, my new favorite character because she's so freaking weird, and I love it. I do love Cordelia. She's just not quite... She's not, like, my favorite, but now I guess she's not even in Buffy. She's in Angel. But yeah, so Spike is my all-time favorite. And then Willow's my favorite OG. And then Anya's my new fave. I didn't even know it was Chloe voicing Nimona until today. Yep. I do want to watch it, so yeah, maybe I'll react to it. Like I said, I'm trying to do more movies. I'd love to see Postmodern Jukebox live, luckily. What songs are by them? What was the last book you read? The last book I read, like a complete book, because I started reading one book and then I stopped. I don't remember the name of the book that I stopped reading. It's like in my nightstand. Uh, my last full book that I read, I don't remember the title of it. It was just it's a part of the House of Night series. I do want to get back into reading at some point, but it's going to be a hot minute before I can do all that because my schedule is going to be changing up again soon, I think. Modern music is just not good. It's so rare to hear any great songs while you can go back and listen to so many classics. I know. And I feel like the music nowadays it's replayed so much that it gets annoying. If you like musicals and good lesbian content, I thought Fun Home was fantastic. What's that on? I just saw Kinky Boots plan on Les Mis on the 27th and Little Shop of Horrors next month. Like, you're going to go see it? You spin me right round, baby, like a record, baby, right round. Is one of the best songs in Imagine Me and You. It is. They've got good music in there. Cass is a hopeless romantic with a huge heart, in my opinion. Maybe. Well, there isn't enough words on YouTube to sometimes get your point across with the limit of words you can use, just like Twitter, unless you DM. But okay, try and see a musical in 2024. We'll see. I want to do, you know what I want to do in 2024 is like I said, I think I said this, what was it, last stream or the stream before last? On my vision board, on my mental vision board, I want to go to at least one con next year. I want to do multiple. I want to go to a couple of different cons, but at least if I can do like one con, I would love it. Who was your favorite lesbian couple, past or present? Like real or like from a movie or show? From a movie or show, I would have to say B and Allie from Wentworth is probably my favorite lesbian couple in a show. Oh wait, I did do a list of top 10, didn't I? Of like Talder, of course, but Talder is not like in game, or it wasn't technically. So for ones that were like ended up being a thing, I'd have to say B and Allie were my favorite. And then real life lesbian couple. A real life lesbian couple. Hold on. I might have to Google this shit. Let's see. Oh, Niecy Nash. I know she's a lesbian. Oh, probably Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor. There you go. That's my real life lesbian. My favorite real life lesbian couple. Victoria Pedretti. whatever, is a clone of Piper Perabo. They do look similar. I don't know if I would say that she's a clone, but they do look very similar. Turtles is the name of the band who sings Happy Together. Oh. That's not embarrassing. Buffy and Angel are both... Oh, wait. Where'd it go? Buffy and Angel are both the least interesting characters in their own retrospective shows. I love them, but it's true. Not retrospective, just respective. I don't know why I read retrospect. This is what happens when I can't freaking see. Yeah, but I would have to, I have to agree with that. I think most of the time people's favorite characters are not the main characters, usually. I can't remember, like, the last time I watched a show and the main character was my favorite one. Postmodern Jukebox takes famous songs and does covers of them in the styles in the 1910s, 20s, etc. Huh. That's cool. I love the characters in Buffy in the order of Willow, Anya, Buffy, Tara, and Glory. Well, I don't think we've seen Tara or Glory yet. But I do love Anya. She's so weird, and I love it. Kelsey, what are your favorite songs by Cher and the Cranberries? Cher, Dark Lady. The Cranberries... let me see. The thing with the Cranberries is that sometimes I want to say Zombie, but I'm like, that one is too much, like, people, like, it's their biggest one, you know? So I'm like, if I... Probably Salvation. Or Promises. Probably Salvation. That's probably my favorite Cranberry song. Other than Zombie. Jim Butcher's Dresden Files series is great, and the vampire aspect is very creative. Huh. Yes, going to see stage productions Les Mis and Little Shop of Horrors and saw Kinky Boots on my B-Day. I'd love to be able to go see plays more often or musicals more often. Have you seen The 100? Yes, I have. Did I stop watching it after the You Know What scene? Yes, I did. Yep, I did not. I stopped it after that and never watched afterward. San Diego's the world's largest con. Tickets sell out so fast. It doesn't have to be a Comic-Con. Comic-Con, I would love to go to freaking Comic-Con. At some point. If I could get tickets to Comic-Con, I would totally go. But I would just want to go to a con in general. My really good friend, he goes to cons all the time because he ends up getting a booth and like selling his stuff on at cons and stuff. But yeah, it doesn't have to be a Comic-Con. Something like a gay one would be cool. You're such a good boy. Yeah, you're such a good boy. How old were you when you found out you were a lesbian? 19? Or is that when I came out as bisexual? I think I came out as bisexual at 19, and then I came out as a lesbian at like 20 or 21. Wentworth just started season 8 yesterday. Ooh, you on the final one. The live version of Zombie by the Cranberries was really good. Zombie is definitely like their most popular. Um, so it's great. It's a great freaking song. I agree with B and Allie. God, they were such a good couple. I love them so much. Have you seen Fast X? No. I don't like the Fast and the Furious movies. Anya has a fear of bunnies. Do you know anyone in your life has a similar fear or a different kind? I have a bunch of weird fears, yeah. Like I have a fear of down escalators. I have a fear of being wet, like sitting in water. I have a fear of holes, trypophobia. Um, what else is a weird fear? I have a fear of heights, but it's mainly like if I don't have like a secure, some sort of like secure thing. Like if I feel like I could go, like I've gone cliff diving before, and I've gone, I've done like a bunch of different things that a person with a fear of heights probably wouldn't do. So my fear of heights is weird. Like I don't like sitting. I don't like standing on the edge of a railing or something. Like even when if I stand at like the railing on my stairs gives me shaky leg. Um, but if I'm somewhere where I know I'm secure, or if I jump or fall or something, then I'm not really gonna get hurt or something, then it's fine. Uh, trying to think if there's anything else. Those are the big ones. Put on your glasses, woman. Oh, I don't like them. I need to go to the eye doctor and just go get contacts, though. Root. It's gonna take a minute for my eyeballs to adjust. I can't. It's weird. Favorite lesbian couple in a show has to be Dana and Alice, Willow and Tara, and Piper and Alex. So, can I say something that's controversial? I never really cared for Dana and Alice as a couple. Because Alice was... I feel like Alice was kind of an average person in a relationship. Like, they portrayed her as kind of being like a little clingy and stuff and needy, but I'm like, you know what, like that was, I think it's a normal type of reaction for someone to be in a relationship, and everything that Alice did while being in a relationship with Dana, like I felt like was totally how do I say this, I mean, it was just normal. It was just normal. She was just doing normal things, I feel like. And then, but Dana, she was so like, how dare you? Like, quit being clingy and like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I just don't feel like they were a good couple. Like, Dana didn't want that much attachment, and that, like, they weren't good. They weren't good together. I mean, in my opinion. I don't mean to say that your opinion's wrong. That's not what I meant. I just didn't like them together. And yeah, I know Willow ends up being with Tara at some point, but we haven't seen Tara yet. And then Piper and Alex, was that from Orange Is the New Black? Sure. Linger is a great song. I'm sure I'd love other Cranberry songs, but Linger is one most played on the radio. Linger is great. Linger, I feel like Linger and Zombie are probably their biggest songs. Like I feel like zombie is in a lot of shows and movies, and linger is played on the radio a lot. Have you heard Bad Wolves cover of Zombie by the Cranberries? Uh-uh. Who was it that did it in Pitch Perfect? Was it, I think it was, what, Ruby Rose? She did a cover of Zombie. That was a good one. Cassie, have you ever been tempted to make Clexa fan edit? I think a long ass time ago, yeah, but like I don't think I would make one today. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. I love it when he puts his head like down and like against you. That's like the best. Here. Oh, it's in the way. Hold on. I'm such a good boy. Are we talking about the lesbian music now I loved as a teen? The one lesbian music video you got to know by Alanis. Which one? What are you talking about? I've been to one Comic Con and one Fountain Pen Con. What's Fountain Pen Con? Hold on. Fountain Pen Con. Oh. Well, I can't find anything on Fountain Pen Con, but yeah, I want to go to Comic Con at least once in my life. I think it'd be really cool. And then, but yeah, Comic Con doesn't have to be next year, but I want to go to a con of some sort. Poncho is so cute. Yes, he is. He's a good boy. Be with Marie just keeps pissing me off. Oh, you mean Allie. You mean Allie. Agree. Put on those sexy glasses. You look very chic in them. Oh. Thanks. I need contacts because I can't do glasses. I could do glasses very, very short period of time, but yeah. How high was the cliff diving? 60 feet. I don't remember. It was back in high school when I was cliff diving, so I don't remember. Have you heard of the lesbian pop band in the early 2000s? Is it TA or is it just Ta? I don't know. No, I haven't heard of them. I saw Wentworth was good. There was a Mexican series of prisons for women called Cappadocia. I don't know how you say that. I don't know. I especially recommend the first season. The character Bambi is the best. And from Spain. Vis-a-vis. Yeah, I haven't seen either one of those. But yeah, Wentworth, I mean, if it's anything like Wentworth, I'm sure I would like it. Stars also uploaded a few pilots like Da Vinci's Demons and The White Queen with Rebecca Ferguson, The White Princess with Jodie Comer. Huh. Alice and Tasha was it for me. I loved Alice and Tasha. I think, like I said, it's a contra because I know a lot of people loved Dana and Alice together, but I never liked them as a couple. I like them as two separate characters, but them as a couple, just I never really saw it because Dana was just it wasn't even Dana. I feel like it was the fact that both of them wanted two different types of people to be in a relationship with, and it just they didn't do so hot. They clashed a lot. I feel like Dolores O'Riordan went too young, which ruled that she died as a result of accidental drowning in a bath following sedation by alcohol intoxication. 5 miniature bottles and a champagne bottle. Oh, are you talking about the Cranberries? I thought her name was something else. I thought it was like started with an F. What was it? No, it was Dolores. Who am I thinking of that started with an F? Who am I thinking of? Um, I don't know. Yeah, I remember Dolores. They said it was alcohol intoxication, and it was she. The thing was, is like I think she was like trying to I keep bumping my knee on the. She didn't she try to commit suicide or something crazy like that at some point. It was that and like she was depressed. Like a bunch of people said she was just like suffering from depression or something too. They were a comedy couple cast. Oh, who were? Hey, Cody. I prefer Alice, Tasha over Dana and Alice. Yeah, I mean, me too, for sure. Bad Wolves cover, I tear up. Hmm. Have you seen Killing Eve? I hated the ending, but the first and second season were really good. Um, Agreed. I think the first and second season were the best. I think the first season was the very best. But I reacted to the last season. I love Jenny and Marina. That was controversial because everybody hated Jenny, but she was the most interesting character. Yeah, I didn't. I hated Jenny. I hated her so much. I couldn't stand Jenny. I watched, of course, when I watched the L Word the first time, I watched it all the way through, and then when I watched it again, I would purposefully skip Jenny's scenes because she got on my nerves. Never been to a Comic Con. I neither have I. I really want to go. Oops. Yep. With Allie. Allie. Yep. It was literally just a convention for fountain pen enthusiasts, of which I am one. Um, I figured that that's maybe what it was. Cappadocia, Cappadocia, whatever. Era Incredible, and then 6 Feet Under was really good. Really good old HBO shows. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Dolores was supposed to sing with Bad Wolves on the day that she died. Bad Wolves donated all of the money they made from the song to her children. Oh, she had such a great voice, too. It was not suicide, although she did suffer from depression. Yeah, I didn't think it was suicide, but I knew that or like she had thoughts of suicide or something, like, but I knew that she was suffering from depression. My birthday was yesterday. I loved it because I did absolutely nothing. Oh, well, happy late birthday. It's always good to do absolutely nothing. love the first few episodes of Killing Eve. I like the music they used, and when Villanelle hit the girl with the ice cream, she won me over. It was just, it was so good, the first season. I'm in talks with my friends in San Diego to go to next year's Comic-Con. I think it would be hard to get tickets for Comic-Con. That's the only thing. I feel like if I were to end up getting tickets, I would need to double check and see, like, who could come with me. Because I don't know if I would want to go by myself to Comic-Con. And then I would, like, I want to dress up. I want to do the whole thing. I'm in talks with my... Oh, I already read that. Duh. Happy birthday, Cody. Hope you had a lovely day. Yeah, ditto. Hey, defunct. I'm not very original. I think Bet is the best, in my opinion. She's not the prettiest, but she's the most attractive. And Helena. Or Helena. Not Helena. I read it as Helena. Like Orphan Black. The prettiest one... If I were to have to say the prettiest one... I don't know. I would say either Bet or Helena were the prettiest ones. In my opinion. I would never be able to date Bet. Maybe I could date Helena, but honestly, the two of them are so alike, and then I see a lot of myself in Bet, so I wouldn't be able to date Bet because we just clash. Have you been to any music festivals? Yes, but I don't remember, to be honest with you. I know a couple years back, Anna took me to one, but I don't remember what it was. She might be able to tell you, but anytime when I usually go out in public like that, my anxiety goes haywire, and then I just don't remember anything. I think it was this thing that was back. I think it was like, Riverfest? I think maybe? Cass, my sister is going to Miami soon. Any good LGBT places she can go? She is bi. My dad went crazy when she came out a few years ago. I don't know many places in Miami. I don't go to Miami that much. I don't even remember the last time I haven't been to Miami since I've been here anyway. Let me see. Hold on. There's a lot of LGBT stuff in Miami, though. Yeah, I mean, nothing sticks out, but just because I don't go to Miami, really. Anna went not that long ago, so she would probably be the one to ask, but Miami's good for LGBTQ. Who's your lesbian fantasy? Like do you mean like my favorite lesbian of all time, or like a favorite lesbian I'd love to be with, or what? Or a girl crush? Or I guess it wouldn't be a girl crush if I'm gay. So like a crush. I mean, my biggest crush is Lynn Renee, right there. I also love Lena Headey. Who else? I'm trying to think if there's like a lesbian character that I would love to be with. Not like just like a actress or whatever. But I don't know. Like General Alder. Ugh, man. I would die for General Alder as the character. I love Lynn Renee, but I feel like I don't know. I don't know if like her and I like the personalities would clash. I feel like I don't know. I mean, I don't really know her in real life, but I grew up in California. I've been to a lot of musical festivals. I went to all three Lilith fairs. Were the most fun. Huh. I haven't been. Have you watched season 3 of The Witcher? I was just thinking about today and how they really don't give the other women of Artusia or Arethusia. I don't know how you say it. Aside from I don't know how you say any of those. Any character development. I haven't watched season 3 yet. I've watched season 1 and 2, but I haven't watched season 3 yet. Somebody else told me I need to watch it though because it was really good. I don't remember who it was. Hello, hello, nice glasses. Did I miss anything last week? I was too tired to join everyone. Thanks. I need to wear these glasses more often. I just need to go to the eye doctor. I need to go to the eye doctor and just get contacts because I don't mind wearing glasses, but the thing is like I can only wear them for a short period of time because they bother my nose. And what did you miss last week? Shoot, I don't remember. Well, if you have great tips from Miami, please tweet me with some if you have time. Have to go by. Oh, yeah, I'll ask Anna too, but I'll let you know. Bye, Francesca. Hey, Broman. Cass, did you see my question earlier about would you consider reacting to The Witcher? Oh, no, I didn't. That's probably one of the ones that didn't pop up or whatever. I don't know. I think I kind of had it on the list to react to season 2 when it came out, but no one ever mentioned anything to me about it, so I was like, oh, maybe I just won't do it. And then I think some other stuff was coming out around that time. That were going to be bigger anyway. So, I don't know. Right now, I've got a lot of things that I know. I guess not a lot of things, but especially with Buffy and Angel, that'll hold me over until if I just continue to basically do the stuff that I was talking about. Buffy, Angel, what else? Heartstopper, some more movies, so like Lord of the Rings, maybe Nimona, Wheel of Time, Sex Education. Did I already say Sex Education? I feel like I did. Anyway, so if I like continue with those things, I'll go up until the end of the year. And then, so I probably don't have to do anything else until next year, to be honest with you. Just because Buffy and Angel will hold over until then. But originally, so the funny thing is originally I was only going to have Buffy and Angel be filler episodes, but there's nothing else that anybody really wants me to do. So I'm like, okay. So I'm just been doing those and just kind of waiting until some of the other stuff that I've reacted to in the past come out with new stuff. So that's why like Heartstopper's on there, Sex Education. Um, Wheel of Time, I didn't react to the first season, but I want to react to the second season. Is that it? Yeah, pretty much. And like I said, I want to keep throwing in like movies and stuff. So like I want to do the second and third Lord of the Rings. And then I'm not sure what other movies I want to do just yet, but what do you think about the Yennefer and Ciri relationship on Witcher? Well, I haven't seen season 3 yet because so far I don't think they have one, right? From 1 and 2? See, they're already starting to bother my nose. And these don't actually have pads on them. They're just the regular old plastic, and they're bothering my nose. I wish they didn't, but ugh. I really can't see jack shit without them though. It's been a hot minute since I've seen season 2 too, because I saw season 2 as soon as it came out. And that was when, like, December? Maybe even earlier than that? I see you watching Angel. What do you think of this show so far? I really like it. I like Angel. It reminds me of some of it does remind me a little bit of like the older kind of CW shows. Like Vampire Diaries and was Vampire Diaries CW? That was CW, right? I'm not going crazy, right? Hold on. Vampire Diaries. I'm not crazy, right? The Vampire Diaries, wasn't that a CW show? Yeah, it was on the CW. Okay. Yeah, so like the older CW shows, it kind of reminds me of that, which I really liked. And you know what old show I really liked that was on the CW was, not, it's not old, but you know what I mean, was Rain. I really enjoyed Rain. That was a good one. But it reminds me a little bit of those shows, which I really liked. So, I just like this style of this show. We can tell how much better you can see your reading skills go up a lot. Because I can't see. I really can't see. I have such an issue seeing. Well, for one, the words are so tiny on here. So, you know, when Anna and Jasmine come in here, they can't read it either. Well, Jasmine has glasses. I just think she lost them or something. I don't think she's ever found her glasses. And then Anna doesn't have glasses. She probably needs glasses, but she can't see either. But the words are so tiny. So that doesn't help. But then also I'm nearsighted and it's pretty far from my face. But I need to go. As soon as I get done with some of these hospital bills, I'm gonna make an appointment for the eye doctor, so I can get some contacts. Is it true Disney pulled Willow and other shows? I saw a headline somewhere. Do you know if Willow will continue somewhere else? I don't think Willow's going to continue. Willow was technically, well, it was canceled, and then they were like, just kidding, it's not canceled. We're just like, we haven't made a decision on it yet. And then they ended up pulling it from Disney Plus. So they did pull it. You can still watch it technically, but you'd have to pay for it, I think. Like, I think you can watch it on like YouTube, but you'd have to pay for it like per episode. Let me see. Where can I watch Willow show? It says you can watch it on Disney Plus. No, you cannot. Oh, you might not be able to watch it anywhere. Sometimes you can watch it on like YouTube. YouTube will sell them for like per episode. I think they'll be able to be like it'll be available somewhere, at least for like a paid version somewhere if they're not already. I'm not looking at anything, but I'm not doing like a good deep dive. But yeah. I don't know why they pulled it. I thought it got pretty good views, to be honest with you. So I'm not sure why they pulled it. I could maybe see why they canceled it, but I don't know why they would. I don't know why streaming services pull their own original shows. I do a little bit, as in like maybe they just don't have enough storage to hold them and they want to use up that storage for like newer and better things. But other than that, like I didn't think it was bad. Like I felt like it was worth the storage space, but and it was so new too. You would think that they would pull older stuff, but I don't think it's probably going to be continued anywhere else. In my opinion anyway. Have you seen Lost Girl? It was fun. Kenzie is great and I love Bo and Lauren's relationship. Yeah, I've seen Lost Girl. I've watched Lost Girl a couple of times. That's a good one. Lost Girl was ahead of its time. Yeah, and I loved her and Lauren. I did. I didn't like her and what was his name? It wasn't like Duke. What was it? It was something. What was it? What the F was his name? I don't know. I didn't like him and her together, but I like Bo and Lauren. What's your favorite character in Angel? So far, there's not a character that I'm like obsessed with, like I am with like Spike on Buffy or like Anya or like anyone from Buffy, but I like Doyle. Doyle's a good character. Of course you got Cordelia, which I always love my Cordelia. Cordelia, I feel like I love, but I don't feel like I can ever have her as like my favorite character. I don't know why. I just don't know if I've found my favorite character yet in Angel. I would just say I think out of all the ones that we've seen so far, Doyle is probably my favorite. But if there's another character that comes in and just kind of like steals it, then yeah. I liked Rain until the essay episode, then I quit it. I remember that. I don't remember the episode, but I remember it, if that makes any sense. It changed. That show did end up changing. I didn't like the actress that they chose to play Mary Queen of Scots. I felt like she was a very off actress to throw in for Mary Queen of Scots. I don't feel like the casting wasn't right for that, but she's not a bad actress. I just feel like the matching is very odd. And so that kind of like threw me off there, but other than that, like I really love this show, and like the Queen Catherine, she was my favorite character. She's my favorite character, and honestly, she made the show. Arcane is taking forever to come out. I know. Willow turns out was one of Disney Plus's most popular shows, but they only took it off for cost-cutting reasons. Well, Disney Plus was having a lot of issues, I heard. So, and the thing with Disney is they're like, they probably had to make a decision between something like that and then one of their, like, some of their originals that they're like, we can't take off this. Are you kidding me? So they had to probably take off some of their newer stuff. Do you know what the countdown about Warrior Nun means? It's a 39 day. It's at 39 days ish. I think it's the next update. Like maybe at 39 days we'll find out like what streaming service it's going to be on and like more information about it. I think that's what the countdown is. Dyson, that's right. I did not like Dyson. That's an odd name. It just reminds me of the vacuum. Are they home yet? I heard a car door shut. Must be the neighbor. Lost Girl rocks. It was so good. It was so ahead of its time. Honestly, though, if it came out now, it'd get canceled. You know it would. What was your take on Bowen and Tanzin? I liked him. It was a very different relationship kind of situation, and I really liked it. And then I'm upset about what happened to her. Agree. Arcane needs to come back soon. Yep. What are your thoughts on sex education ending? So I mean, it's not like it got canceled or anything. They just decided to end it after 4 seasons, which I mean, I think if they really wanted to, they could probably do it for longer, and I don't know why it's ending. But I feel like if that's what they want to do, then they can totally end it, you know. And then if they wanted to continue it, they could too. But so I think it's a good show, but it's just it's a little bit repetitive. I'm not entirely sure. Like I saw the trailer. I'm not still quite sure what direction they're gonna really try to put season 4 in. I guess he's just gonna try to be like. It's so weird though. Like he's gonna be a high school sex therapist without the degree. It's weird. I don't know. In Wentworth, when you thought Bleed Out episode was about Kaz, I now understand why you would have thought that. Wow, it really was graphic, and I could almost smell the blood. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, you said it, and I'm like, wait, is that the Kaz episode? But shit. Now I don't remember what episode that was, because I'm just thinking about Kaz. Bo, Lauren, and Dyson should have been a couple together. Lauren's a lesbian, though. Lauren, but if you really thought about Lauren, like the character of Lauren, she would never be able to do it. Bo and Dyson could totally do it. But Lauren couldn't. Lauren was monogamous and a lesbian. She would never be able to deal with Dyson. They didn't even really like each other. They never really did. Even like towards the end, they made a decision, which I thought was really dumb, that they made that decision without Bo. But I remember they made the decision where they were like, Lauren was like, okay, so I'll get her until I die, and then you can have her afterwards. Like, bitch, what? But I think Bo is the only one that can make that decision. But so they were like, agreed. And it was so dumb. I don't know. Hi, bud. You good boy. Dyson is a great vacuum, not so much a good character. Agree. Didn't watch Lost Girl, but I heard the main character is a succubus, which is my favorite horror movie monster. It's great. If you like gay stuff, or like if you like LGBT stuff in general, and if you like supernatural based shows, you'll love it. I think is it still on Netflix? It was on Netflix for a while. Hold on, bud. I can't type. It says you can watch it on Amazon. It's not on Netflix right now. It says you can watch it for free on the CW website, but let me see. Because he's not letting me type with my other hand, so I'm stuck one-handed typing. What's it called? Lost Girl. That's right, Lost Girl. I'm gonna see if it's on Prime, if it's actually on Prime, or if you have to pay for it. It's not on Prime. Oh, at least not for me. It says it's not currently available to watch at your location. It says you can also watch it on iTunes, Vudu, and Google Play. But it says on here that you can watch it on the CW website. But also, that's the same website that says that you can watch it on. Let me see if you actually can watch it on the CW website. It looks like you can. It looks like you can watch it on the CW website. Yep. You can watch it on the CW website. How is the wee man miss his little face? What, Poncho or Zion? Zion is not home yet. He was at his Grammy and Pop-Pop's house today. He's there every Wednesday. But yeah, they're probably on their way home. Bleed Out was about Frankie getting shot and how she was exonerated and freed. Oh, that's right. That's definitely like what Kaz's episode should have been. I don't remember what was Kaz's episode just titled Kaz or something? And am I the only one who is mad that they took away Lauren's powers? Was Lauren's powers... I don't remember. I know she temporarily had powers, but I don't remember what they were. Were her powers the fact that she could take other powers? Like other people's powers? Was that her thing? I can't remember. Somebody had those powers. I think so, right? Because she was like, whenever her and Lauren would do stuff, or whenever her and Bo would do stuff, she would like become a succubus or whatever. Too? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I watched Lost Girl. Have you ever thought about being in a throuple relationship? Yes and no. Mainly no, because I don't like to share, and I wouldn't be able to do it. I think by thinking of it, I would say it crossed my mind, like, like, could I But then I would think, like, instantly be like, no, I couldn't. Mm-mm. It's just not for me. I'm just a monogamous. My thing is I want to have one person, and then I want that one person to think that I'm their person. Um, so I can't be with more than one person. I think it was titled Karen, the one about Kaz. Oh, I figured it was. I'm trying to see. I was trying to see the actual name of the episode. It's not telling me though. Well, it says episode 4 of season 7 is Kaz's episode, but they don't say what the name of the episode is. So hold on, let me look up. Wentworth season 7 episode 4 title. Yeah, it's titled Karen. You're right, you're right. I was close. Yes, Lauren's powers were the ability to take other phase powers. That's what I thought. Man, I'm proud of myself. I haven't watched that show in a long time. That show was so different, too. It was so different. It was unlike anything else. I binge watched the shit out of that show. I remember. I was like 19, 20 when I watched that show, and I binge watched the crap out of it. I lived by myself in my teeny old apartment. It was just me and Nissa at the time, and I would just binge watch it. She did have powers, aka Lauren in Lost Girl. At the end of the show, she was doing tests to prolong her life, something like that. Yeah, and then I feel like I think she just ended up was like, I'm just human, like, or whatever, and I just might as well just be human or whatever. I don't remember, but I think that's what it was, right? Because was it in the series finale where she was just like, so I get Bo until I die, and then you can have her after that? Right, Nightcast. Everyone is 2 a.m. in the UK, drifting off to sleep, so speak soon. Bye, Mikey. See you next week. Are you still planning on doing the 24-hour live stream? Yes, I want to so bad. I get more and more excited about it, but I want to hit 20,000 subscribers before I do a 24-hour live stream. And it might take a minute, but you know what? That's fine. But yeah, I definitely want to do it. Hopefully by that time too I can get a new mic, because I want to get a new mic. I especially want to get a new mic by the end of the year for sure, but maybe because the thing is I need to get a new watch, because I broke my watch, and I need to get a new watch. I'm just gonna wait until the next generation comes out in September, so I'm gonna get a new watch then. And then after the new watch, then I'll probably end up getting the mic. But I got a lot of stuff going on between now and then anyway, so I don't know if I'll be able to do any more upgrades or anything until then. If I weren't booked on catching up on all your prior recommendations, I'd watch Lost Girl again. What other stuff are you trying to watch that I recommended? So many shows, so little time. I lie. I have tons of time. LMAO, just need to sleep once in a while. Yeah, I get that. How'd you break your watch? The same way I broke my first watch. I was in the bathroom getting ready to take a shower, so I went to take it off, and I dropped it, and it smacked down it face planted the tile, shattered it. And that's the same way I broke my first watch. But yeah, I want to wait until the next generation comes out. And supposedly the next generation comes out in September. So I was like, I might as well watch or wait. But it's so weird. It's so weird not having a watch. My other watch, I had another watch that I put on, but then the battery died, and then I'm like, eh. So I just took it off. I didn't want to buy a new battery for it. At least not yet. So I was like, eh. Yes, but it flashed forward to Tamsin's child grown up and Lauren still looked young. Oh. Man, I had not watched that in such a long time. Good night, all. Have a safe week. Night, Cody. She lost her fae powers before the end, etc. My first lesbian crush was Evan Rachel Wood from Once and Again for the lesbian fantasy question earlier. Ooh, yeah, Evan Rachel Wood is definitely a good one. I like Evan Rachel Wood in True Blood. She was good looking in True Blood. It's funny, I'm rewatching True Blood too right now. And it's funny because like I'm rewatching it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'll find actors and actresses in there, and I'm like, they were in like whatever, like I'm on season 2 of True Blood right now, and there's the guy that was in Supergirl, he's in it. I'm like, I forgot that he was in it, and then there's been a bunch of other people in it too, and I'm like, forgot they were in it. Marble tile is a killer, but I really love my tile. I hate our tile. I like tile. I do not like our tile. I don't like our flooring in our entire house. I want to. Well, I know we want to. I don't know if it'll get done before we move it at a certain point in time, but we wanted to initially rip up the carpet because we both don't really care for I don't mind carpet in bedrooms. But this carpet is cheap carpet anyway, so we would end up replacing this carpet, but we'd want like hardwood floors or like the laminate or potentially like the tile that looks like hardwood floors. That's what my parents have. My parents have the tile that looks like the hardwood floors. Yes, the vampire queen from True Blood. Yep. Who's she play? I don't remember her in it. She wasn't in it for very long. She was only in it for like a couple of episodes or like a season or something like that. She wasn't in it for very long. True Blood, one of your recommendations I'm watching too. I watched it years ago and I'm loving the rewatch. I love rewatching stuff. Like if I really like a show, I will so rewatch it. You gotta love the rewatch. Are they here? Why is she crying? It could be also because I think they're shooting off fireworks again. I don't think that they're home. Yeah, but True Blood's a great one. Yep, True Blood is very good. It is. It's so good. Even like Anna doesn't like that kind of stuff because it's got too much sex in it for her, but she really likes it. Wentworth, She-Ra, Princess of Power, Cobra Kai, just a few. Are you watching all of those like at once, or are you just gonna are just watching Wentworth and then moving on to She-Ra and then Cobra Kai or like etc. You know what I am watching for the first time though is The Big Bang Theory. The thing about The Big Bang Theory that I don't really like is like after every line there's a laugh track and it's kind of annoying and I'm like it's really not that funny. But I think that some parts in The Big Bang Theory are funny and I do like the show. I just think that the laugh track is kind of annoying. Did you guys do anything for July 4th? We went to my parents' house and Zion got in the pool for the first time, which was so cute. He really loved it. So we did that. And I got turned off of 3 White Claws. Three and a half White Claws. That's pretty much, that was my whole day yesterday. I didn't even watch fireworks. I love that show. What show? Big Bang Theory or True Blood? Anna Paquin looks beautiful in True Blood. Anna Paquin I think she's a beautiful person in general. There's some stuff I like her in and some stuff I don't like her in. I think she looks really good as a blonde. But when she had like dark hair or whatever in X-Men, I was like, eh. Oh, Big Bang Theory. Yeah. I'm watching all at once, but one at a time. LMFAO. It depends on the time of day for what show I'm watching. Watching all at once, but one at a time. I'm confused by that statement. Is that not contradictory? What you doing? You bothering Nissa? What's Nissa doing? I think she's downstairs, right? She was crying earlier. Is she downstairs? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Big Bang Theory had a live audience. Whatever. The live audience was annoying then. um they were laughing after every line and it was annoying. So like I just wish that there wasn't laughing after every freaking line. Cuz it just kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. But like they laugh at something and it was not that funny. I'm like it was not that funny. I can't do these anymore. I don't have 3 TVs on at the same time. So one show a few episodes and then switch to a different show later in the day. Oh, gotcha. I see what you're saying. Well, I didn't figure that you had like 3 TVs and you're watching them all at the same time. What do you watch at night? Do you watch the Wentworth one at night? I feel like that's the one that you would probably watch at night, although it can kind of be creepy at night to watch. I feel like you would watch She-Ra in the morning. Not you specifically, but I'm just saying like people who would watch those shows. Like that's when you would watch those shows. Is She-Ra in the morning. You'd watch Wentworth at night. And then what's the other one that we were talking about? Oh, I skipped a couple of messages. What the hell? I didn't even mean to. Oh, and Cobra Kai. Yeah, you could probably watch Cobra Kai during the day or at night. I knew Baby Z would love swimming. He does. He loves swimming. Or maybe not like swimming, but he loves being in the pool. Hey, I do love to multitask. It could happen. But I wouldn't be able to focus. Or I at least wouldn't be able to figure out, like, what was going on in all of them because I'd get so confused. She-Ra in the morning. Yeah, okay, I figured. I figured you would watch She-Ra in the morning. True Blood in the afternoon and Wentworth at night. I watch True Blood. Well, the only time I have is to watch True Blood at night. True Blood at night's a good one to watch. Or True Blood is a good one to watch at night. Cobra Kai every other day. Gotcha. They're probably almost here. I don't think they're here yet. Wentworth keeps me up and binging till the wee hours. Oh, that's yeah. That would be okay. So you'd want to watch a show. I didn't even think about that. You'd want to watch a show at night that you wouldn't be binge worthy, so that you could actually sleep and not have to worry about like hitting play on all the next ones. I feel like She-Ra would be a good binge watchable one because it would be like, oh, they're only 20 minutes long, so you can like watch the next one. You could theoretically watch 3 of them in the same time that you watch one of them. So then I feel like you would just keep hitting play. I feel like out of all your options, the one that wouldn't be as binge watchable would be Cobra Kai. In general, I don't follow comedies. I think the only one I've seen is The Good Place if it's considered comedy. I like to watch comedy stuff sometimes. I like to mix it up a bit. The thing is I like to watch shows sometimes that are only like 20 minutes long because I don't have a whole lot of time throughout my day. So, like, a lot of times I like to watch something that's like 20 minutes long so I can, like, just kind of fill a little bit of time between when I need to do something else. Sleep is lately overrated. I'm so sleep deprived lately. Ditto. Happy Endings and Community are my faves. I haven't heard of either one of those. But yeah, so I'm watching Big Bang Theory. Uh I'm rewatching True Blood. Waiting for Harley Quinn to come back on later on this month. And then what's coming on in August? Something else is coming out in August. What's coming out? What's coming out in August? Something is coming out. Oh. Solar Opposites is coming back on in August. So I can't wait for those. I really like Kristen Bell's character. She has a great one-liners about sexual attraction to everyone. In The Good Place, yeah, I figured that's what you were talking about. I only ever watched the first episode. Harley Quinn, that would be fun to watch you react to. It's so I don't know. I like it, but I don't know how well it would do with like it's nothing at all like what I react to. So it's either that would either be a really good thing or a really bad thing. I love it though. I feel like if I react to it though, I feel like I would maybe just do it like maybe that would be an only Patreon thing or something. I don't know. My favorite Eleanor line about sexuality was more guys should be bi. It's 2018. Get over yourselves. Pretty much. When you do your 24-hour live stream, do you have something planned or are you going straight right into the live stream? No, I want to plan it out. So, like theoretically, whenever I hit 20K, I would like schedule. First of all, I would have to schedule it out because it's a 24-hour live stream. It would have to be on a weekend unless I take a day off from work or something, which I don't see myself doing. Because I don't hardly ever take any days off from work. So it would probably be a weekend. I would think that I would probably do it on a Saturday. So that way I can have Sunday to like recuperate. So it would probably be on a Saturday. And then what I would like, because I still want to completely redo my overlay, I think I would just end up having someone do it, like pay for someone to do it for me. The last overlay I had, I just paid for someone to do it. But they didn't end up doing it customized like I really wanted. They just reused the same thing that they've done for someone else. So I was kind of bummed. I would like I would like for an artist to completely redo my overlay. Especially like to do it by the live stream. Because I'd want like alerts and like little different things that would go on for the overlay. And then I'll have to like schedule out things that I would want to do. Like I would want to do, of course I'd like want to do just chatting because that's pretty much what I do anyway. And then maybe play a little bit of video games. Like I would probably end up buying a couple of video games to play, just like a bunch of random shit or something. Stuff that I'm not used to playing, stuff that I love to play. What else have I thought about doing during the live show? And then I would probably like leave it up to like open like for you guys, like what do you guys want me to do during the 24-hour live stream? What else? I mean, so far, like, those are the things that I've really been thinking about. I want to do it really bad. Um, but yeah, I want, it's not going to happen until I hit 20K. But then also, like, I want a new mic by then, and then, so that I can be able to use my fridge down here. Um, and an overlay. As in equipment upgrades. I would love to get a streaming deck too, to be honest with you, because especially with all my lights, they're all like individually programmed. So I'd love to get a stream deck that I can just like push a button and then everything would turn on. And that's not too expensive. I think it's like $100 and something bucks or something. But we'll see. I'm waiting on Joker Love Me Some Gaga. I know. I can't freaking wait for the next one. So you don't know who Elisha Cuthbert or Alison Brie is? I mean, I know who Alison Brie is. I don't know who the other person is. Can't wait till if you do make your Overlord tier. LOL, the hunger. You know I'd request that one. I know. I need to wait until, I think my schedule is going to change up here soon. If it does, then like I may end up creating that tier. I want to create the tier at some point. I just need to figure out. I need to wait until my schedule changes again. Never have I ever danced on live stream. The bar is open towards the end, I hope. The only thing is, if I end up playing music, I'd have to play like copyright-free music. Because during a 24-hour stream, I'd like to make a little bit of ad money on it. If I'm going to be honest. I want to make a little bit of ad money on it. I wouldn't play ads during the middle of it or anything. Not like that. But I'd want to... Because I just, I always keep my lives for future people or whatever to go back and watch. I guess as a VOD. And so I would want to throw ads up on there, but I wouldn't want it to be non-monetized, I guess, is what I probably should have said. But yeah, I've got a lot of ideas for the 24-hour live stream. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Ooh. I feel like that's not as loud as what I normally have it. I wish I could do like live reactions. But it does not work. I've tried to do it before. Almost sounded like a normal sneeze. I know my sneezes are so loud. My allergy's about to freaking drive me haywire though. Will you dance on the live stream? Probably not. Maybe, how about this? Maybe if I hit like a certain number of like, maybe I'll have like a number of like a money goal or whatever. And you guys know I don't give two shits if you guys give me money or whatever, because that's not like what I'm out for. But to get me to do something that I don't like to do, yeah, to get me to dance, I would have to set like a money goal or something. Would love to watch you do live reactions to TikTok thirst traps. Yeah, it doesn't ever work because it immediately gets shut down. Like even like I've tried to go live on Patreon, but it just has you redirected into YouTube. They were like, oh, if you want to live react, you'd have to go to YouTube. So, because that's where I try to do it, where I tried to do my live reaction one time. And so I was like, well, shit. Patreon just needs to get their own um whatchamacallit. I don't know what you want to call it. Where they could be able to um do lives. Is Zion talking or baby talking yet? So yeah, he's like he's like doing his baby talk. And every morning, it's every freaking morning, and it's like it's usually it's 5:45, but this morning it was 6:45, and he'll just be talking in there. He'll cuz he sleeps in his crib. Now he's not in a his bassinet anymore. But he'll be in his room and he's like ah da 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 blah 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 blah. He'll just be sitting there and he's just like talking. Um and I'm like, yeah, okay, he's not going back to sleep. I need to go in there. I don't know who he's talking to in there. He's so extroverted. It is crazy. Um it's so freaking cute, but he'll just be talking in there. And sometimes he'll make himself laugh. And sometimes or he'll like toot. He'll just be tooting in there. Um but yeah, lately he'll wake up, it's usually around 5:45, and he'll just start talking to himself. And then by the time I go in there and I like change him and stuff, then he'll like look up at the camera and he'll just start talking to the camera. Money goal to dance, what are we talking, like a grand? Probably. I don't like to dance, so probably. I will pay to see you dance. Well, there you go. There you go. That's how I can make some money on this live stream. I know I hate scrolling on Insta and TikTok, but it's nothing but thirst traps or Matt Rife videos. Like, get out of here. I just got a TikTok the other day, and I like posted the 3 shorts that I posted out on YouTube over there too. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna ever really like use a TikTok or whatever. Um, but just to, I guess, have a couple of things out there to diversify. Um, but I watch a lot of like whenever I like to watch like YouTube shorts or TikToks or something like that. But you can lose hours on those apps by looking at that kind of stuff. Oh, I think they're home. It won't update. Update, you mother trucker. I think they are. I think they just so happen to park right behind the pillar. But yeah, I think they're home. Do you know Kins? No. Just joined your Patreon and was surprised to see some Wonderfalls reaction, which is a show I love. Is there a list of things you've done? It's a bit hard to navigate. I know on Patreon. So things that I've ever posted on YouTube, you can look at my playlists. I put all of my shows in playlists. So you can for sure be able to figure out what shows I've done on YouTube, and those are the same shows that are gonna be on Patreon. The first show I ever did was Teenage Bounty Hunters. So anything older than Teenage Bounty Hunters is not on Patreon, but Teenage Bounty Hunters and newer are all on Patreon. And then if you just want to ask me, if you have like something where like maybe I've done it or something, you can ask me. There's a bunch of different stuff I've done, like occasional videos and stuff. If it's not YouTube. Um, but yeah, I wish on Patreon there was a way that I could like put in like make folders or something, kind of like how playlists are for YouTube. Patreon's slowly updating stuff. Like, they just put in, like, a search bar in there. Because I post stuff every single day on Patreon. And technically, I post 2 videos a day on Patreon because I post an unedited version and an edited version. And then when I get Patreon requests for different tiers, and I upload even more than once a day. So they just recently added a search bar. So I'm really glad that they did that. TikTok is not my thing, but I hope everyone has fun on it. I mainly look at YouTube Shorts. I'm not really up much on TikTok right now. That would be so very adorable. You should set up a nanny cam to capture that. We do. We have that camera. The camera that's in his room is always recording. He said his first word. His first word was hi. He said his first word a couple days ago, and luckily it just so happened we were in that room where it's recording, and I was able to capture it, and now I have that moment forever. His first word. It was funny because both Anna and I were doing something. Anna was like changing. I think she was changing. She was tying up his trash, and like I was like getting a new trash bag to put in his trash can, and he goes hi, and then Anna's like, "Did you just say hi?" Is he sleeping?
No.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
knocked out.
When's the last time you ate?
8:30.
I was gonna say we might just be able to put him to bed.
He's knocked out, yeah.
If he's
As
knocked
soon
out.
as I grabbed him from your mom, he immediately went to bed. Like,
He hadn't really slept all day today either. She also told me.
He pooped, too.
She told me.
Send something
So
different.
yeah, he's in a different clothing because he was wearing something white.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, we might just be able to put him to bed. Because he's not going to eat right now if he ate an hour ago.
Mm-hmm. He might wake up in the middle of the night, but it's fine. That's
Maybe
not funny.
not. I don't know. Sometimes he'll sleep throughout the night.
He's exhausted.
You
I
gonna
do
put him
want
to
to
bed?
kiss him. Yeah, if you want to try to put him to bed. I love him so much, baby boy.
He's like,
He's so tired.
he's like smiling.
I'll turn on his nightlight.
I was gonna say he was fighting and he's smiling. He's smiling.
If you'll turn on his the baby monitor on the floor.
Yeah, I got you.
Is his light on? I might have to get out of the app and go back in. Hey, is his light on? Yeah. Okay.
He immediately is asleep.
I knew, yeah, I had a feeling he was going to be.
He just.
If he ate an hour ago, he's not going to eat now.
Woke him up. I did? Yeah, you screamed. He's awake? No, now he is.
Oh, good God. You woke him up?
Woke him up.
We'll just hold him for a second. Maybe he'll fall back asleep. If he's that tired. Well, he's still not going to eat if he ate an hour ago. I love being a Patreon evil genius. I'm glad that I came up with that tier. And like I said, I have an idea for the next one. I just, I just don't have time. I'm afraid if I create my next one, like, a bunch of people would want to get on it, and then I'd really not have time. Do you take film requests on Patreon? So technically not movies yet. That's actually the next tier that I've been thinking of doing. And that's where I was saying, as soon as I create that one, I feel like a bunch of people would want me to do it, and I just don't have the time to do it yet. But I do take, like, episode requests, like show requests, and that's an evil genius. thanks, MM. Well, not much, but enjoy. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you know the Black Panther Party? Uh-huh. Trying to get a Blue Ski invite since Elon is killing Twitter. I know. Sometimes I contemplate whether or not to just, like, cancel my Twitter, but I'll just keep it for now. We'll see. On the wait list? On the wait list for what? Oh, for Twitter. Oh, that makes me so happy you memorialized his first word. I know, it's so cool. I'm so glad that we got that on camera. Hoodie girl is naked, aka no hoodie. Still waiting for that nursery pic. I know, it's just, it looks, it's not as clean and nice as it once looked. So I always do that every time I go in there. I'm like, oh God, I need to clean it up in here so I can take a picture. He is lovely. Thanks. Hope he sleeps well now. Well, did he wake back up? I don't want to talk too loud. Did he wake back up? Oh, so he's asleep again?
Yeah, he's sleeping.
Oh, is he in his? Is he in the?
Huh?
Is he in his crib?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, he sure is. Alrighty, guys. There is a couple of things I want to do before I go to bed. So I don't have him to feed at the moment and take care of since he's passed out. But I am going to go ahead and get ready for the night. But yeah. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night or day, whatever time it is for you. And a good rest of your week. But yeah. Anyway. I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.